All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. On recently in the high desert of Southern California, there was a deputy that lost his life during a high-speed pursuit. And I'm in this video, I'm going to discuss both sides and ask for your opinion. Now, the suspect in this was charged with murder. Should he be charged with murder? Like I said, I'm going to argue both sides and I'm going to leave it up to you guys. We'll get there on the other side. Welcome back to Broken Bobby's transformation page. In the late 80s, I became involved with drugs and would eventually become part of that lifestyle of trafficking, addiction, and violence. Over the next 20 years, I would be in and out of jail and prison. If you're thinking about trying something or you're dealing with addiction, your life don't need to go down the same path mine did. I hurt a lot of people, both physically and emotionally. These are my stories of how I transformed my life, and you can too. Let's get. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we're going to talk about Deputy Hector Cuevas Jr., who was involved in an accident that took his life on March 17th, 2025, in Victorville, the high desert of Southern California, San Bernardino County Sheriff Deputy. And before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment, and share the video. It really helps to grow the channel. Also, hit that notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video or I go live, you will be notified and you can check it out when you're ready. So, what do we know so far? Okay, this happened about a week ago. I believe it was last Monday. And it's been all over the news in Southern California. If you're not from Southern California, maybe not so much, but let me tell you what we know so far. So on March 17th, deputies from the Victorville Sheriff's Department were pursuing a stolen vehicle driven by Ryan Turner when Deputy Hector Cuevas Jr. was involved in an accident that took his life. Okay, now Mr. Turner, 22 years old, has a previous evading with accidents, with accidents of police cars. Okay, so the question is, in the process of being chased by San Bernardino County sheriff's deputies, there was an accident that occurred that took Deputy Cuevas Jr.'s life. Now, from all accounts, Deputy Cuevas seemed like a pretty good dude. Um, he was a mentor in the community. I know they did their next briefing before the shift began on Tuesday at the site of the accident. So he was obviously very well respected and loved in his department. Um, the question I have is, Mr. Turner was running from these guys, and when they first said they were going to charge him with PC 187, which is murder one in Cali, I thought there's no way they're going to be able to make that stick. I know he's a cop and all, but that shows malicious intent, basically. Like, it's premeditated kind of thing. That's what PC 187 is in Cali. Now, he was also charged with vehicle code 2800, which is evading police, and vehicle code 10851, which is grand theft auto, having a car without permission type of stuff. So, I was thinking, it's probably going to end up being a manslaughter. But here's the thing. In Cali, if somebody dies in the commission of a crime, usually a felony, the vehicle codes, I don't think those aren't felony charges, or they would read as felony charges. So does it get bumped up? Does he deserve it? I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one. The thing is, when I was younger, on more than one occasion, I was involved in a pursuit with either the PD or the sheriffs in either the city of San Bernardino or the county. when I was that age, I was doing the same type of stuff, to be honest with you guys. And, you never think that something tragic like this is going to occur. And, now it says Ryan Turner, 22 of San Bernardino, previous evading with accidents, appeared in Victorville court today. This was, I believe it was yesterday or the day before. And he pled not guilty, which, of course, you're going to plead not guilty. If you plead guilty, you're going to take a life sentence. So that's just, it's the process. His next court date is April the 8th, and he remains in custody with no bail. No bail is the big thing here. Typically, if you're on a no bail or 5 million or something like that, it's because you're facing a lot of time, whether it be life sentence or 50 years or whatever it may be. So when he goes back on April 8th, nothing further is gonna get done. Like there may be a plea deal offered. In this case, I doubt it, just because it's very high profile and there was an officer that lost his life. Now, did drugs and alcohol have an effect in this? I didn't know Mr. Turner. Um, he's from San Bernardino, but very different age group. He's 30 years younger than me. So even if I were still living in San Bernardino, there's chances are I wouldn't know this kid. Uh, so the question is to you guys: should he be charged with murder? Should he be charged with manslaughter? What do you think? And the thing about it is, the whole point of this video, I guess, is petty crimes turn into bigger crimes. If you've ever been arrested, if you've ever been addicted, if you've ever been in trouble with the law, you know what I'm saying. Addiction takes us to some places we would probably never go if we were sober, and alcoholism as well. So the thing is, a part of me feels for the kid, because I used to be that kid. He got chased in Rialto not that long ago, and there was an accident involving deputies there as well, but nothing even close to this situation. I don't know. I'm going to be watching this one. I hope that he can figure some things out. Unfortunately, I think he's probably going to wash up on this one, and I don't know if he'll ever get out of prison. But that's the thing, if you're using drugs and alcohol, that those poor decisions can crank up really fast. So, I wish him the best of luck. I want to send my sincerest condolences to the family of Hector Cuevas Jr. Like I said, from all the reports and stuff I've seen, like I said, they did their beginning of shift meeting at the site where Mr. Cuevas passed, and he's very well respected. Younger deputy. I think he was on the force for like 6 years, but a lot of stories coming out of people in the community that he mentored and tried to show that there's a better life out there. So, it's a difficult situation, but there are some good cops out there still. I'm not always the biggest cheerleader for them, but it seems like this was a good one, and it's unfortunate that what happened. I'm pretty sure Mr. Cuevas had children and a wife, and now they don't have that anymore. On the same token, Ryan Turner, the suspect in this situation, I'm pretty sure he's got family as well. And now, they can always go visit him or get calls on the phone. So, it's comparing apples to oranges, but, I'm sure his mother is heartbroken that this happened. Nobody wants that for their child. And unfortunately, with the epidemic of drugs and alcohol in our society, this happens far too frequently. But, that's kind of my take on it. I've kind of given you both sides of the of the spectrum on this one. Now it's your chance to shine. Jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Should Mr. Turner be charged with murder? Should it be manslaughter? Should he not be charged at all? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share, and hit the notification bell. You know, the thing that allowed me to get my life together was family, fitness, and freedom. My family played a big role in that. The gym time, when sometimes I'm in my own head, best thing I could do is go pump some iron and take my mind off of all the stuff that's going on in this crazy world. And freedom, you know, there's a million people that are locked up that would trade place with you in a minute. Believe me when I tell you, that are behind those walls doing life. So no matter how bad you think you have it, it's not as bad as you think. It's all up to you to make those changes to make your life better and think better, you know, so that you don't end up in a crazy situation like this one. Like I said, my deepest condolences to Hector Cuevas Jr.'s family. And, you know, I'm praying that Mr. Turner can turn his life around. I mean, if this don't change who that individual is, nothing will. And unfortunately, where he's probably going to end up if he's convicted, not a nice place. So anyways, that's my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, it's about the company that we keep. You know, if you hang around a bunch of addicts and alcoholics, you're probably going to be one if you're not already. So pick good company, find a meeting, find some good company to hang out with that's going to encourage you to do better with your life. And don't look at the mountain, just start climbing.